When you chat with an AI like Claude, Gemini, or ChatGPT, it can feel like it genuinely remembers everything you've said. In reality, what's happening is a carefully engineered process that gives the illusion of memory, and it's surprisingly elegant. Every time you send a message, the model doesn't only read your latest prompt. Instead, the recent conversation is assembled into a context window, which is a temporary workspace containing previous messages, system instructions, and any relevant information needed to generate the next response. Think of the AI as reading from a stack of notes on its desk. Before answering your next question, it quickly looks through the notes in front of it. If the stack gets too big, some of the oldest notes have to be removed or shortened to make room for new ones, and the AI systems can only use the notes that are still on the desk. Next, before the model can reason about your input, the text is broken into small units called tokens. These tokens are converted into high-dimensional numerical representations that capture semantic meaning, allowing the model to recognize relationships between words, concepts, and context. The model then processes these token representations using a transformer architecture. Next at its core is the self-attention mechanism, which dynamically determines which parts of the context are most relevant. Rather than reading sequentially like a human, the model weighs the importance of every token relative to every other token, enabling it to connect ideas mentioned many messages apart. For example, imagine you begin a conversation by saying, "My dog's name is Max." 10 chats later, you ask, "What are some healthy treats I can buy for my dog?" The AI doesn't magically remember Max. It simply notices that the name Max earlier in the context is relevant to your latest question and uses that information to generate a more personalized response. Here's the catch. This isn't permanent memory. Once the conversation exceeds the model's context window, older content must be truncated, summarized, or discarded. Unless the information is explicitly stored elsewhere, the model has no lasting recollection once that context disappears. Some AI systems extend this capability with persistent memory, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or vector databases that retrieve relevant information from previous conversations. This allows the AI to recall your preferences, writing style, or ongoing projects without relying solely on the active context window. So, to sum up, you can say that what feels like human memory in AI is actually the result of tokenization, embeddings, transformer attention, context management, and optional retrieval systems, all working together in milliseconds to produce coherent, context-aware conversations. Enjoyed this breakdown? Subscribe to Learn with Whiteboard for more deep dives into the AI technology.